Hey guys, it's Mari with Natural Beauty Revolution. Thanks for returning to my channel. I just took a big trip to the grocery store and got a lot of goodies that I thought I might share with you. I know some people are interested in seeing what other people buy at the grocery store. I'm by no means a perfect eater, but I know for sure that if I have junk food at the house, I will eat it. And so my philosophy when going to the grocery store is to shop the perimeter of the store. I'm sure that you've probably heard that before as a tactic for staying clean when it comes to buying food. You want to make sure that you're putting good things, living things into your body. So that would be fresh fruits and vegetables. If you eat meat, then you want to get good meat or fish. And avoid all those things in the middle of the grocery store that come in bags or packages, because more often than not they're highly processed, and some people don't even consider those things food. They're food products. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you what I got today. So first I got a bunch of golden delicious apples. I can never not have apples in my house. I put them every day into a smoothie or eat them as a go-to as a snack. And these are just what's on sale. Apples are important to get organic, and so I will spend the money to get organic apples. And these were the cheapest this week. So I got a couple golden delicious apples. And then I got 2 organic lemons. We like to use these in fresh pressed juices that we make. I also like to slice lemons and put them into a tall glass of water. And because we do use the rind in that way, I make sure to buy organic. If you were just peeling the lemon and eating the inside, then it probably is okay not to get organic. But if you are eating the rind, make sure that it's clean. Okay, following the citrus theme, navel oranges are also another staple in my house. This always makes a base of a smoothie, and I have a smoothie every morning if I can. And so I can never be without my navel oranges. They're also delicious to have as a snack. And it's citrus season right now, and so it's a great time to try out some different citrus foods. I also have 2 pink grapefruits. These also make a great snack in the afternoon. They're really juicy, they're sweet, they're natural, they're pretty cheap, and so they're awesome to have at home. Okay, last things in this bag are 2 cucumbers. Again, cucumbers are a staple in my house. We juice them all the time. They're great to add into a juice because you can get a lot of liquid content out of them. And I also like to put them as often as I can into my salads. I like to buy organic cucumbers when I can, but the price difference between organic cucumbers and the conventional cucumbers, which I have here, is really big. Usually I can get these for about 58 cents each, whereas the organic ones are about $1.50 each. And so if I'm feeling really kind of tight on cash, then I will get the conventional cucumbers, but I'll just make sure to peel the skin off because it's super waxy and they probably have a lot of pesticides on them. If I buy them organic, then I'll just wash them and then I enjoy the skin as well. I hate to get rid of the skin because that's usually where all the nutrients are, but again, you have to be budget conscious oftentimes, and so today I went with the conventional cucumbers. Again, for smoothies, it's important in our household to have a lot of available fruit. Pineapple will often go on sale, or sometimes will go on sale, and I always stock up whenever we can find them at the grocery store. These were $2 each. We've got 3 and I have 2 more down there. So I'll be chopping these up and then sticking them in freezer bags and putting them in the freezer so that we have some fruit to mix into our smoothies. And that's usually a lot more affordable than buying pre-cut frozen pineapple chunks. All right, next, I always have to have a lot of salad ingredients in the house. Salad is my go-to. I try and have one every day if I can. So I got a good big head of fresh romaine here. With leafy greens, I always make sure I buy organic. So this is organic romaine. And then in my salads, I like to mix romaine and spinach together. Spinach is also a staple when it comes to our smoothie making. I always put a big chunk of spinach in whatever smoothie I make. And so again, I make sure to buy organic. So I got some organic, fresh spinach, and that looks so good. Usually I won't even worry about the stems. I don't worry about washing the dirt off of it. I think that a little bit of dirt is good. That's just my own personal philosophy. And so I just put this straight in the refrigerator, and then whenever I want to put it in a salad or a smoothie, I just go straight for it and stick it in my salad or my smoothie. One tip that I learned from Rawfully Christina, who is one of my favorite bloggers to follow. She's a raw foodist and has been for a really long time. She was suggesting that you put your easy to spoil produce such as leafy greens and small berries and such on the top shelf of your refrigerator, and then also keep them in bags where they can breathe and to rotate them. And that way they last a little bit longer. The ventilation is at the top of the refrigerator most often, and so it just gets the circulation and it'll last a little bit longer in your fridge without going bad. Next, I always have to have some olives. I love olives as a snack. I like to get them from the olive bar so that I don't get them out of cans. And I really like the Kalamata olives, which are the dark ones. And I will often put them into a salad as well. And then today, a woman at the olive bar was suggesting that I try these green ones. She said they were really good, and I forgot the name of them. I actually took a picture of the name, but that's on my phone, which I'm using right now to film, so I can't check it. But they're really good. They were a little bit more tart and a little bit more firm, but they were fresh and delicious. And so I recommend you keep an eye out for these. They're just great to have as a snack, and olives are super healthy for you. Moving on, I like to get my nuts from the bulk aisle, and so I got some bulk walnuts as well as some pistachios. Walnuts I really like to top my salads with. They are a great source of good fats and help fill you up, and so I like to add those there as well as on top of some steel cut oats or oatmeal or just to munch on. So these are great. And then pistachios are just a great snack. I think they're a really good alternative for when you crave potato chips. At least I do. I like that salty, kind of crunchy feeling, and so I will crave that. And when I'm feeling, oh, there's a hole in this bag. When I'm feeling disciplined and healthy and I remind myself of what I really want to put in my body, I go for the pistachios because they give me that salt kick, and they're really good for you as well. Actually, I have a question. If you guys know how, so when you get pistachios, some of the shells are open enough that you can pull them apart and get the actual meat of the pistachio out easily. But then sometimes they're barely open or not open at all. And it's impossible to open up the shell to get the meat inside. So tell me if you have a trick of how to get those out without using like a nutcracker. Maybe I just need to go out and buy one of those. But it's so frustrating when I have a bag of pistachios and I can't get like a quarter of them open. I've actually gotten like a thumb blister before from trying to open those pistachio shells over and over and over because I probably eat too many in one sitting. But pistachios are a great go-to snack. And a good way to store nuts like this in your house is to put them into canning jars, the glass ones, and put them in a cupboard where it's cool and dark, and they'll last a long time versus keeping them in a bag like this. We are going out of town this weekend to the Oregon coast to spend the weekend with our friend who's celebrating a 30th birthday. So I don't often have wine in the house because I have a hard time drinking a bottle on my own. And my boyfriend doesn't like wine, but I picked up a cheap bottle of red for having with dinner tonight. Eggs are also a staple in my house. I like to get the cage-free ones. I should probably be a little bit more mindful and try and get them from a local farm, but from the grocery store, I feel like this is as good as I can get. These are natural, cage-free, grain-fed, large brown eggs. And yeah, I probably eat about an egg a day. I will scramble it up and put it in toast, or put it on toast, or I will hard boil a bunch at one time and just snack on them with a little bit of salt. I also love to put them in a salad, and so I always have eggs. They're definitely a go-to. All right, and then one more bag back here. Okay, almost there. So as I've already mentioned about 1,000 times, I love my smoothies. It's a go-to. I have one every single day. And it can get kind of expensive to buy the fruit and the produce that's needed to make good quality smoothies day in and day out. And so we really enjoy the frozen blueberries and blackberries from Private Selection. If we could afford it, we would prefer to buy organic all the time, but we don't really have the funds to do that on a regular basis, and so these are not organic, but we stock up when they're on sale. I think they're usually about $3.50 a bag, and they were on sale for $2.50 each, so I got quite a number. I think I got 3 bags of blueberries and 3 bags of blackberries. So stocked up at the grocery store. There's even one more in the bag. I think we're good for a little while. Here's the last one. Recently, I've been really enjoying eating Bella mushrooms. I find that these are really good to add on top of a salad, just raw on their own. And I used to hate them, but recently I've really started enjoying them. So I've been topping my salads with these. And I also have been replacing ground beef with chopped up mushrooms, especially for something like a meaty spaghetti. I have a hard time, recently I've been having a hard time buying ground beef at the grocery store. It just kind of grosses me out, and but I still want that kind of meaty flavored spaghetti that I really enjoy. It's such a comfort food for me. So yeah, I've been just taking a pack of these and dicing the mushrooms up into really small pieces, and then season it as I would ground beef and put some pasta sauce in it, and it's really great. So I've been really enjoying my mushrooms lately. If I had to pick one thing in the house not to be without, it'll probably be bananas. Bananas are like my go-to for everything. Again, they're part of the foundation of my daily smoothie. The base is always a banana, an orange, and an apple, and then any other added fruit and spinach or other greens that I want to put in there along with water. They're also a great snack. I always grab one on the go if I'm hungry or I think I'll be hungry. They're so good for you. Yeah, I mean, they're like the perfect fruit for me. I know they're kind of high in sugar, but if it's between this and like an energy bar, I will definitely pick bananas. I got some natural crunchy peanut butter since we do go through that pretty quickly in our house. I do like to have pretty regularly toast in the morning with raw honey and some natural peanut butter. We make sure to buy our peanut butter as clean as possible. So the ingredients in this are roasted peanuts and salt, and that's it. So no crazy chemicals, no added sugar. It took a little bit of time for me to get used to it because I used to love the Peter Pan peanut butter, and that's super, super, super sweet. And so it took me a while to get used to the more natural peanut butter, but this is great and I love it now. And I do like to add it on apples or, like I said, have it with toast. And then finally, because I'm spending the weekend with a good group of friends celebrating a friend's birthday, and we're in charge of dinner tomorrow night, I got about 4.5 pounds of Alaskan salmon. So this is pretty crazy. I've never bought this much salmon before, but I think that everybody will enjoy. Oh, and then one more thing. Sorry. Let me grab that. This is our pretty natural laundry detergent that we like to use. It's by the brand Ecos, and it says natural laundry detergent. Of course, you can't trust the marketing on the label, so you have to actually look at the ingredients. And there are some ingredients in here that are chemically, a lot of them are coconut based, but it's a lot better than most of the conventional laundry detergents out there. I think I looked this up once on Environmental Working Group and it rated as a 2. And so we've stuck with this, and whenever it's on sale, I go ahead and get another one. So that's it for today's grocery goodies. Like I said, it's really important for us to surround ourselves in our living space with good food that is nourishing to our bodies so that when we are hungry, we have good things around us to support our health. It is definitely more expensive, I think, to buy produce and all the fruit and vegetables and the nuts and the seeds and all that. But personally, I think that health is one of the biggest things to invest in, and so it's definitely something we choose to make a priority. And I would much rather put some extra money into getting good food and treat my body well versus maybe going out for dinner 1 or 2 additional nights a week. So anyway, those are my thoughts and a peek into my groceries. Thanks for visiting. Talk to you next time.